All right.
How well did you know Emmanuel before he got here?
I knew him through Pro Bowls, so I knew him relatively well. We have had conversations. He's a great guy and a good dude.
How does he fit into that group?
Oh, I think he fits well. He's a good leader. He's a guy who's been there before. He's done it. He's played in big games, made big catches. So I think him being 10 years in the game will be great for that room and just give a great voice, a calming voice, and similar to I guess what I do in the DB room.
Eric Reed had some pretty critical things to say about the organization yesterday, just in terms of how he was handled. I know you weren't here, but in your limited time here, have you, or being who you are with the NFLPA, have you heard any of the similar gripes regarding this team that he said yesterday?
I haven't had any of those issues. Obviously, everybody's situation is unique, and his was especially unique here. He had a really good career here, and things just went south really fast, and it was unfortunate. But I'm not informed enough to really speak on it.
You were pretty outspoken about Jaquaski and Jimmy after Los Angeles. Obviously, considering their two history, former high school teammates, they're really good friends off the field. What is their communication like behind you, and how much does that benefit, considering they've known each other for so long?
Have you guys ever seen the movie Life? With you seen it? Right. Those two are like those two on the movie, man. They've known each other way too long, and they're hilarious to hear. But they have a great chemistry and a great feel for one another. They communicate without words at times. They play fast. They trust each other. It's really cool to see. But they're like an old married couple back there, man. You go into the huddle sometimes and they'll be arguing about something. Be like, what? Are you guys even in the same game as me right now? What are y'all talking about? Well, Quas did this and Jimmy did this, and it's fun, man. I enjoy it, man. It's a very unique bond that they have, and I'm sure they could delve deeper on it. But it makes for a great safety tandem and a great connection.
You like movie comparisons? I know Nick had one for you.
Yeah, Bosa's was a lot simpler than mine.
Yeah, what did that tell you about what Nick thinks of you?
Oh, I love Nick, man. He's a kid, man. He's a kid, and he plays like a grown man. And I enjoy having him on the team.
How do you celebrate National Tight Ends Day?
Well, we have a great triplet or quartet, I guess, if you put Juice in the tight end group. So I'm sure they'll have some kind of dance or something, because we got three really fun tight ends in Toy Lolo and Dwelly and obviously Kittle. So I don't know how we'll celebrate it, but I'm sure they have something in mind, and they'll get us all involved.
Kittle has made that an actual thing. Have you considered a National Cornerback Day? Or
National Cornerback Day. I haven't thought about that. Yeah, I wonder what you do. And just walk around taking things that don't belong to you, batting things down from time to time. That's interesting. Let me get some thoughts on that.
How do you sort of prepare for Christian McCaffrey? What's that process like?
Well, he's an incredibly dynamic player. So I think he's getting 29 touches a game out of, 50, 60 plays. So majority of the offense kind of funnels through him. So you just got to be aware of where he is at all times. You got to do your best to get him on the ground. Gang tackle him. Never let anybody leave anybody one-on-one with him, because he's incredibly dynamic. But I think at the end of the day, it's just team football. It's team defense. Just got everybody rallying to the football and getting guys down.
Not having to blitz is obviously advantageous for a secondary, because you have more guys in coverage. But you specifically, how does that help you as a cornerback?
Well, I mean, it just changes the way you see things. When you got more guys in coverage, you understand the spots on the field. They can attack the spots that are strengths, the spots that are weaknesses, and it allows you to be more aggressive in certain aspects and less aggressive in others. You don't have to worry about maybe this slant route or this curl or this, and it allows you to play other things a lot better and a lot more sound. So it just depends on the coverage, but every coverage has strengths and weaknesses. But when you bring pressure, it's obviously got to be tighter coverage, and guys got to be man-to-man, and you got to clamp onto your guy. In zones, you can cover up a lot of things.
Is it particularly advantageous when you're going up against a back as dynamic as McCaffrey?
Yeah, it helps, because you got more guys looking at the quarterback, more guys who see and react to the ball faster. So you get more guys rallying much quicker to the football than when you're pressuring, you're playing man. You got a lot of guys whose backs to the quarterback and backs to the football, and leaves got a lot of guys isolated.
All right.
All right, thank you.